Yeah, McCree's rapid fire. I wish it was taken back down. I wish that was removed. Yeah, that's. I don't like how they keep on buffing people to compete with snipers instead of nerfing snipers. The cause of all of Overwatch's issues was because they refused to nerf dive and then refused to nerf snipers. Like, if the game came out and they nerfed Tracer and Genji, and then they nerfed Hanzo and Widow, I think the game would be pretty much perfect. Well, Reaper in the back line may cause him havoc, unless he just dies. Alright, we kind of did a dirty job there. Trap, just punch him!
Evidence suggests a sniper.
Outside of shields, like, there's never been much damage needed in this game. That's the weird part about the whole thing. So all the DPS buffs were, frankly, just odd. Specifically because of... And its DPS buffs, like, actually increase their damage. Essentially increasing, like, allowing Mei to have pass-through technically didn't increase her DPS at all against shields, right? Got it. I'm trying to think of the DPS buffs that happen in the game. Imagine the game without Tracer, Genji, Doom, Widow, or Hanzo. I mean, they need to be in the game. They just not in their current incarnations. They're just. And Tracer and Genji are far less of an issue than Widow and Hanzo as far as just like balance dynamic. The only thing I've ever heard why you can't snipe them, or no, I can't snipe them, why you shouldn't nerf them, outside of the because it takes skill, is because it keeps Pharah in check. And I'm like, well then you would just have to design Pharah to be better. Junk's 130? Well, the thing is Junkrat is still, like, Blizzard said it themselves, to go, we needed to increase Junkrat's damage to 140 to compete with other DPS. But people freaked out about 140, so they changed it to 130. So he's still, from a numbers perspective, the weakest DPS in the game. If they said all other DPS meets Junkrat at 140 and they didn't do that, then, well, he's weak. Thanks, Trap.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective
Man, I love it when they run a Mei and they're like, "This everyone go the really choky point route." Yeah, the one shot with nano boost. But the problem is it doesn't matter why you nerf Junkrat in that respect. It's the fact that you said he requires 140 damage to be competitive. And he's not. Is that everything? Where's the Hanzo at? Try to squid seppuku. Yeah, I hate when it's these hover vehicles actually. They hover up and down and they will actually crush Junkrat's traps. Right. They had to use a couple ults, but they could still have some. Make him consistent, something they don't want him to do. They made him a little more consistent with higher projectile size, right? but his consistency was too high. Why I always fucking fall. I mean, the sticky mine wasn't terrible. The only thing bad with concussive mine is it does have the hardest fall off in the game. I don't think anything else in the game goes down to 25% damage. No one got a point. Damn it. Did they bring it back to point 3? Nope. They shrunk projectile size. Yep, by 33%.
Select your hero.
Widow gets no changes. We see where the priorities lie. I mean, the priorities lie with essentially the low SR players. It could have also been a change for their increased projectile speed. Because they're like, alright, we're going to increase Junkrat's projectile speed. But right now, we're just going to nerf him a bit. Because maybe at point 3 with this speed would be super crazy. I hope snipers become huge post-patch, because Blid doesn't like invoking things and may kind of decide to nerf Widow Hanzo. I hope that's exactly what happens. Damn, I didn't expect them to be up there. Get that really quick. Yeah, I was afraid they were going to just put everything into that side point. And that's why I backed off immediately.
Lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Hey, bitch. Well, we got overconfident because of that immortality field.
My genius is finally recognized.
Okay. Basically got a cap fully. 3 minutes. So like, thank you for the 12-month resub.
Score.
What's with all these emo gifts? Is it just because it's Christmas?
Switching sides.
Dude, did I miss anyone? I missed a sub while I was playing.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Nope. Oh, Green Hell with a 33-month one. He says, oh no, I saw that one. Green Hell, thank you so much. Rizzoli with the 25 months. Yep, slightly side, yep. Oh, slightly side. 12 months. Motherfucking year. Thank you, buddy.
It's a perfect day for mayhem.
We got some bitty bits. With the 50 bits from Sly Like Side. Thank you, Sly. The extra 50 cents on top of 12 years sub. 12 months sub. 12 years. Holy shit. Man. 12 years still playing Junkrat? That'd be impressive.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences.
Here's someone. So, because I've been absent for a while because of the final weeks of college semester. How's everyone doing? Well, I think everyone's doing fine. I hope your college courses went well.
Takes a licking. It's on ticket.
It's a re-attack. Probably should have backed off when they walled up. Fuck! One last push. Seconds, 50%. Me and Reaper are probably gonna go left side.
the game.
Huh. Yay! Play the game. Zap, 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 zap. Zap, 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 zap. It's frozen. Zap, 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 zap. Good job, Winston.